In fermented foods, we normally see two different types of bacteria, acetic acid bacteria and lactic acid bacteria. Lactic acid bacteria primarily work alone, and they produce lactic acid in the process of fermentation. We find this in foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and other fermented veggies. When making these foods, it's important to tightly pack the veggies or submerge them in brine to prevent oxygen from getting into the jar. In fermented foods and drinks like kombucha, sourdough, beer, and vinegar, acetic acid bacteria do the work, but they need to work with yeast. So the yeast ferment and create ethanol, and then the ethanol is oxidized by the acetic acid bacteria to produce acetic acid. So in this type of fermented product, we want to make sure that oxygen can still get into the jar. For example, in the first stage of fermentation for kombucha, we just covered it with a coffee filter so the acetic acid bacteria still had access to oxygen. In both types of fermentation, we see two main products: carbon dioxide, which results in carbonation, as well as acid, which lowers the pH and results in a tangy flavor.